beautiful people, and welcome. In this video, we're going to be adding, subtracting, and multiplying polynomials. Now, hopefully this video is going to be quick. I have heard your comments. I'm going to try to make this video very short by only doing 4 examples. This is a review video from your Integrated Math 2 or your algebra class. All right, let's get started. I have 2 polynomials. I have this bubble and this bubble. They are being subtracted. So whenever you see subtraction between these 2 bubbles, what I really would like for you to do is you need to distribute that negative. So the way you do it is you change this into a positive and make everything else for the symbols different. So now what I really have is 3 minus 4n plus negative 6n cubed minus 1 minus 7n. And the reason I want you to do that is because it's really easy to miss this negative that we originally have. This way you know that each term has already been changed. Now when you're adding, you're going to combine like terms. So for example, we're looking for the variables to be the same. We're looking for the letters to be the same. Not only are the letters supposed to be the same, they're supposed to be the same quantity of them. For example, if I have n, I need to find one with n. Now, this one does have an n. However, this one is n cubed, so they are unlike terms. So if you have an n next to a number, then you need to find the term with that same exact letter. It has to be the same power as well. For example, this one is n, so this one is the same. We got 7n and we got minus 4n. We're going to combine those. Let's write this out. Sometimes what helps is writing them together. For example, I have negative 6n cubed. I have negative 4n and I have minus 7n. And then I have minus 1 and I have positive 3. And that helps when you rewrite it in terms of addition. All right, now combine like terms. These are going to be combined. These are going to be combined. I have negative 6n cubed minus 4 and 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, n. And this is 3 minus 1. That is positive 2. And you're set. And you have subtracted your polynomials by converting that to addition. All right, let's do it this side. This time we have 3 bubbles. So this one is addition, this one is subtraction. So immediately when I see a subtraction, I'm going to undo that by making it addition and changing the signs on my terms here. So now I have 6x cubed minus 6x to the 4th plus 6 plus 4 plus 6x cubed minus 8x to the 4th plus a negative 8 minus 2x to the 4th. I'm going to see if underlining these is going to help us because there's a lot happening. I'm looking x to the 4th. Here is x to the 4th. Here is x to the 4th. Make sure that you're grabbing the symbol with it in front of the number. Oh, and I have x to the 4th for the 3rd time. Then what do I have? I have x cubed. Here's x cubed. Here's another x cubed. That's it. What else do I have? And I only have numbers left over. So here's a number, and here's a number. Let's write this out. Let's combine them. So you can start combining things now. For example, negative 6x minus 8 minus 2. So 8, 9, 10. And then 6 more negatives. I have negative 16x to the 4th. And then you can start crossing them out this way. If you don't want to write them out, keep writing it over and over and over. Then we have 6, 6. So that means I have positive 12x cubed. Those are gone. And then I have 6 plus 4, which is 10. Take away 8, which is 2. So I have negative 16x to the 4th plus 2x cubed plus 2. And we have combined like terms. Next example we have is multiplication. Now you have a binomial by a binomial, which means you have 1 and 2 terms in one bubble and 2 terms in another bubble. When you're doing this, typically we do the FOIL, do the first, do the outside, inside. You can do it that way, that's fine. However, we will be doing more multiplication with a lot more terms on the inside. So what I recommend is the box method. Now you're going to draw a box, and on top you're going to write your first bubble, and you're going to separate the terms. And on the outside, you're going to write the second bubble and separate the terms. Then you're going to break it into little individual boxes, and you're going to multiply just like you would in a multiplication table. So 2a times 7a, that is, we're going to multiply the numbers, 2a times 7a. So that means I have 14a. Whenever you multiply variables like this, you have to add the exponent. The exponent of a is 1. The exponent of a is 1, so we have a squared. Now I have negative 5 times 2a, that is negative 10a. I only have 1a, so the 1a remains. I have 2 times 7a, which is 14a. And I have negative 5 times 2, which is negative 10. This is what I have so far. I'm going to highlight it. Now, at this step, you need to combine like terms. I know that 14a and minus 10a are like terms because both of them have one singular a. And the variable on that, the exponent on these a's are the same. So we're going to combine that. 14 minus 10a is 4. So my answer for this one is 14a squared plus 4a minus 10. And let's do one last example. This one's going to be a trinomial by a trinomial. And you can do the FOIL, but it's really easy to skip or miss a step. So again, you're going to draw a box. This time my box is going to be just a little bit bigger because I have more terms on the in each bubble. So I have 2n squared, I have negative 2n, and I have positive 6. I choose to write the positive here because I don't want to accidentally forget that it's positive. So then I have 4n squared, I have positive 3n, and I have minus 2. There we have it. Now we're going to take steps. This one's going to be a little bit longer. That's okay. 4 times 2, that is 4 times 2 is 8. N squared times n squared, that's n to the 4th power. Again, you're going to add the exponents when you're multiplying the variables like this. So then we have 4 times negative 2, which is negative 8. N squared times n is n cubed. 6 times 4 is 24. We only have an n squared here. 3n times 2n squared, 3 times 2 is 6. N times n squared is n cubed. And, 3 times negative 2, that is negative 6. N times n is n squared. 3 times 8, just kidding. 3 times 6 is 18. And I have one singular n. Negative 2 times 2n squared, that is negative 4n squared. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. I have one singular n. And then I have negative 2 times 6, that is negative 12. Again, you have to start combining like terms. And what's pretty cool when you do it, typically, if you do it in decreasing order like this, it's always going to be in the middle what you're going to be adding or combining. So here is an n cubed. Here is an n cubed. We need to combine those. Here is an n squared, and an n squared. We need to combine those. Then we need to combine our n's. Here's an n, and here's an n. So we need to combine this. The only thing we don't need to combine, we don't have an n to the 4th power, and we don't have a numeric. Those are just on their own. So let's start writing this out. I have 8n to the 4th power. I'm going to combine these. So I have 6n cubed, and I have 8n cubes. So if I have negative 8 and 6, so I have negative 2n cubes. I have 24n cubes minus 6, so that means I have 18. 18 minus 4 is 14, so I have positive 14n squared. So then I have 18 and 4. I'm again combining like terms, so I'm adding. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and then I have a minus 12 left over, and that is your answer. Hopefully this has been a good review. Thank you so much for watching. If I made a mistake, let me know where it is so we both can learn from it. As always, I enjoy you watching my videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!